Welcome to GameCross, and this is the top 10 upcoming PC open world games. Number 10, Dead Island 2. Developed by Yager Development, who is most famous for Spec Ops: The Line, and published by Deep Silver, Dead Island 2 takes place months after the events of Dead Island. Unlike the original Dead Island taking place in, an island, Dead Island 2 takes place in locations in California. Running on the Unreal Engine 4, Dead Island 2 takes place in LA, San Francisco, and an undisclosed third area in California. The game's combat features more brutal and deadlier combat from the original, although the zombies are more fragile. Dead Island 2 releases sometime in 2016. Number 9, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Set in the 15th century medieval Kingdom of Bohemia with the emphasis on realistic content. The game will be a single-player RPG with branching questlines and an interactive world. The game was funded with the help of Kickstarter, where the developers Warhorse Studios had raised over $2 million to help fund the game. Kingdom Come Deliverance is scheduled for a summer 2016 release, although the game will also have early access via Steam earlier on in 2016. Number 8, Tom Clancy's The Division. Developed by Ubisoft, The Division is an open-world third-person shooter with elements of a survival game as well. Development of The Division began in the summer of 2012, and it was formally announced at E3 of 2013. Originally announced as a console exclusive, a PC version was later announced due to the vocal response from the PC community. The Division is due to release at the end of 2015. Number 7, Mad Max. Developed by Avalanche Studios, who are famous for the Just Cause games, Mad Max is a post-apocalyptic open-world game. The game focuses on vehicular combat and offers many different ways to tackle different objectives. The land consists of canyons, caves, desert, and barren wasteland. The game is broken up into different regions, each with their own unique backstory. Mad Max releases on September 1st. Number 6, No Man's Sky. Developed and published by Hello Games, No Man's Sky is an open universe game where players control an explorer with spacecraft where you can explore many different planets. You'll be able to interact with NPCs and engage in combat with enemy forces. The goal in No Man's Sky is to reach the center of the galaxy, which is driven by what resources the player has, which improves as the player gets closer to the center. No Man's Sky is scheduled to release sometime in 2015. Number 5, Just Cause 3. Developed by Avalanche and published by Square Enix, Just Cause 3 is set on a fictional Mediterranean island. The map size is supposed to be similar to that of Just Cause 2, but the volumetric terrain has been increased to allow for more verticality. Key features in Just Cause 2, such as the grappling hook, will also return, but with improved mechanics. The game still maintains its focus on destruction and mayhem as well. Just Cause 3 will be released later this year. Number 4, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Developed by Kojima Productions and published by Konami, set in 1984, Metal Gear Solid 5 follows Venom Snake as he adventures into Africa and Afghanistan during the Soviet War. Running on the Fox engine, PC gamers were skeptic in how the PC port would turn out, but those fears were quickly put to rest with the excellent port of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes last year. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is set to release on September 15th on PC. Number 3, Batman Arkham Knight. Developed by Rocksteady Studios, Batman Arkham Knight is the finale to the Arkham series of games. The game's story takes place 1 year after the events of Arkham City, and the game features a fully explorable realization of Gotham City and the Batmobile as a drivable vehicle for the first time. Batman Arkham Knight is shaping up to be the best game in the series, and this is also a game that will look fantastic if you're running on a high-end gaming PC. Batman Arkham Knight releases on June 23rd. Number 2, Star Citizen. Star Citizen is a space sim that is an open universe game and combines multiple video game genres together. Being primarily a first-person shooter and a space sim, Star Citizen is running on a modified version of the Cry engine and will feature Oculus Rift support. There will also be a strong focus on player interaction in this giant world. Star Citizen is slated for a release sometime in 2016. Number 1, The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. Developed by CD Projekt Red, The Witcher 3 is the final chapter in the story of Geralt of Rivia, an action role-playing game set in an open-world environment. The developers are touting the game to have nearly 200 hours of content, and the game is bigger than Skyrim. With a fantastic story, amazing visuals, and fun and rewarding gameplay, it's easy to see why some people are already calling The Witcher 3 their game of the year. This is a game that will be greatly benefited if you have a high-end gaming PC as well. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt releases on May 19th. Do you agree with our top 10 list? Did we leave a game out, or is a game too high or too low? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.